In color, the continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neal as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord, Elizabeth Walker as Carolyn Russell, and also starring Barbara Rush as Marcia Russell.
Betty Harrington has walked the country roads around Peyton Place, trying to cope with the fact that her young husband once again lies in doctor's hospital, a victim of paralysis. This time, there was no motorcycle accident, no accidental fall, no secondary injury to aggravate an old wound. There was only the two of them, husband and wife.
What are you doing down here?
Just walking.
I heard about Rod. I couldn't believe it.
No, neither could I. I still can't. I mean, just to see him lying there helpless. I see you've added another coat of paint, huh?
No.
Oh, well, then it just must be the reflection from the water.
Ooh, it's the same old coat. Maybe, you probably could use it once over. Doctors say anything?
No.
Too soon, I guess.
Oh, well, you see, he didn't fall. It wasn't anything physical.
No, what is it?
I don't know.
Hey, it's getting cold up here. How would you like to come on board? I got a pot of coffee down below.
You know, the last time I came on board,
Well, let's just say that the captain has had a change of heart about talking to landlubbers.
You mean he's been too long out at sea?
That could be it. Can I interest you in the coffee?
All right.
No.
Can I help?
No, it's already made. That is, if you don't mind reheated coffee.
No, I guess I just wanted something to do.
Take your mind off it.
You know, it's frustrating to feel useless, especially when you're no use to someone who really needs you, someone you love.
Well, if there's anything I can do. I realize that may be a little late, and I may not have that much to offer, but I just wanted you to know that, I was here and wanted Rod to know for what it's worth. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, anything needs to be done. You want me to pick up the mail for you while you're staying at the hospital?
I'm not staying at the hospital.
You're not?
No.
You mean you haven't been with Rod?
Of course I've been with him.
Well, I thought you'd probably taken a room.
No, I've been busy.
Busy?
There were some things that I had to do for our future.
In the present?
What do you mean the present?
Well, you just said what? It was so frustrating to feel useless when someone you love needs you. Well, you could have been with Rod. You could have held his hand. That would have been something.
I was, except for the one day that I was in Boston.
I'm sorry, seeing a specialist?
No, I went to see about the new will.
Well, shouldn't you have been with your husband?
I didn't go to Boston for myself. I went for Rod. You see, I want him to have his grandfather's estate much more than I want anything for myself. Now, why does everyone see me as a scheming opportunist? Hannah Cord, Dr. Rossi, Norman, your ex-wife. There is only one person who knows the truth, and that's Stephen. And yet he plays me for the biggest villain of them all.
Doesn't Rod believe in you?
Yes, he wants to. He tries.
But you're not making it any easier for him.
I don't like seeing my husband the way he is. I want him home. I want him to carry me up those stairs. children. Excuse me.
I'll give Dr. Green that message.
Hi, nurse.
Hello, Mr. Hamilton.
Oh, hi, Chuck. How is he?
Norman, I'm still giving him passive therapy.
What kind of mood's he in?
About the same. Listen, I'd knock before I'd go in if I were you.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Because his wife is in there. And when she's visiting, she doesn't like anything else going on. This includes therapy.
Norman. Don't upset him. Regardless of what you think I've done, please don't upset him.
Dr. Miles, please report to surgery. Dr. Miles, please report to surgery.
Hi, Rod. Life goes on, and so does the business world. So I thought I'd stop by and we'd have a little stockholders meeting. First of all, I'd like to know why you ordered 10,000 paper drinking cups.
Do we have to talk about this now?
No, we can give them away as presents if you'd like to. Also, the Grover twins came by, and guess what? Due to my superior, charming salesmanship, each one of them bought a 160 bike. And I deposited half the money in your account.
Thank you. And congratulations. Listen, Norm.
Thank you, thank you. Also, I talked to one of the salesmen. And the bike shop in White River is looking for a buyer, so I thought maybe,
Norman, will you listen to me a second?
No, Rod, why do you keep interrupting?
Because I'm trying to tell you something.
Now, what could you possibly want to tell me when you've been cooped up in this place? When I've been out there in the world with all the action.
You know why I'm back here, don't you? Do you have a theory, Doctor? It's more than a theory. It's a fact. I'm scared. That's why I can't move.
Scared?
Yeah, scared. I'm scared that I'll never walk again. I'm scared I'll never be a complete husband to Betty again. You know, scared.
Is that your theory or is that somebody else's?
It's mine. You see, it's psychological.
Yeah, I'm hip to that stuff.
I was afraid. I guess I still am. It's my fault I'm back here.
But whatever it is, I just want you to get well and get moving out of here. So then we can expand or do whatever we're going to do in Peyton County.
I can fight this thing, and I can beat it. I know it's wrong. It's psychological. You don't have to worry about me anymore.
All right.
Well, where are you going?
Back to work.
Well, can't you stick around a little while?
No, Atwell's outside. He's waiting to work on you. I think that's more important.
Norm, is there something bugging you?
No. Get well.
Hi.
I almost did it. I came within an inch of telling him the truth.
Why don't you just stay away from him?
Because he's my brother.
Norm, promise me that you'll stay away from him.
Look, you're entitled to your opinion. But he's my brother and he's got to know the truth.
Why? What good is it going to do?
That's not the point. He's got to know that he's in the hospital because of his wife.
Do you know that you're going to destroy their marriage?
It should be destroyed.
You don't have the right to decide that, Norm.
You want some more coffee?
I've got him. You know, these travel photos, they're so formal and all. Look at the fruit trees in front of the mountains and everything here.
That's the book.
Oh! This is it.
What?
The Survival Magazine.
Oh,
Important.
that's just what I've always wanted. How to survive in jungles, how to
Right.
survive in small towns. Exciting.
Come on, read. What would you do if you got lost out in the middle of the wilderness? Could you find your direction, or blaze a trail, or start a fire, or get food for yourself?
No, that's
No.
not my style, dear. To No, I've never had the problem.
Naturally, you're a city dweller, a slave to
And I
civilization.
love it.
Now, listen, if you want to be Mrs. Dr. Rossi, I think you better read that, because we're going to start off our marriage with a return to nature.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we'll go off together into the wilderness, the backwoods, Maine, Vermont. Start our honeymoon that way, miles and miles from any soul. We'll camping, we'll go fishing, we'll go hiking.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I went fishing once with my father when I was a little girl. I'm afraid I was bored to death.
Well, I'm not your father, and I guarantee you won't be bored.
Well, I suppose camping with your husband has its compensations. What do you live in? A trailer?
A trailer, a trailer. That's out of the question.
It is.
I'm sure where you have trailers, you have roads. Where you have roads, you have people.
Oh. Well, I suppose you cook outside then. Well, what do
Right.
you sleep in? A tent?
You sleep in a sleeping bag. You ever slept in a sleeping bag?
Well, yes. Oh, well, I was a little kid.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
Oh, I am. Oh, no, I am. Oh.
No, go ahead, say it. If you don't want to go, say it.
I do want to go. I won't even say that. I guess.
No, that's all right. Go ahead. No, I don't want you to think that you have to do it.
I don't think that I have to do it. It's just that, oh, but you know, darling, I'm just not the type. I'm not used to
No, I think
roughing
the whole
it.
thing was a silly idea.
It's not a silly idea. Now, I am going to read this. I'm going to read it tonight from cover to cover.
I don't want you to feel that you have to go and have to have a good time.
I don't feel that. I want to go.
Well, when you get to reading that, you might want to take a look at this.
The Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
The Bahamas?
Even though I know you'd rather rough it in the mountains, I already made reservations in the Bahamas. Well, now, wait a minute.
The Bahamas?
Well, I'm sick and tired of doing everything you want to do all the time.
Oh, you nut. How to survive a nut for a husband.
It's great. It's going to be great.